Yo, guys, it's your boy Gamers Goon back at it again here today with my NXT predictions for Saturday at Takeover Chicago. So with the first match I have slated going on here, I got the UK title belt on the line here. Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne. Now, I haven't seen much of Pete Dunne besides his qualifier to get into this match, and I haven't seen too many matches of Tyler Bate, but the way that this whole UK title thing goes, that it doesn't get defended too often, it's leading me to believe here that Pete Dunne is going to end up winning the UK title off Tyler Bate. Now, this is if this is one on the show that I had to put money on, it would be the second one I'd put money on here. The other one would be the NXT title later in the night, but I'm going to say Pete Dunne. I'm going to strongly go Pete Dunne is going to win the UK title in Chicago Saturday night. Mark it on your calendar. I think we're going to have a UK champion that is new. The next match I got in the lineup is Eric Young and Sanity versus Roderick Strong. Here, I really think they can make Eric Young look strong. See what I did there? Anyways, I do think Sanity's going to end up getting the victory here, whether it be one of the big brutes getting involved, whether that be Nikki Cross, even though she has a match later tonight, or if it's just EY straight up in the ring beating Roderick Strong. I just can't see Roderick Strong getting the victory here against Sanity, and it would make a whole lot of sense here if Sanity were the team to beat. I think Sanity should get this victory here at Takeover. The next one we have is the triple threat, possibly fatal four-way NXT Women's title match. Now, what led me to believe that maybe, just maybe, Ember Moon might be announced Saturday to go in is because we didn't get an update until after the taping. It was taped, and it's been a couple days, and then they didn't even tell us until later. They let us think she was going to go in and be able to fight. So, it does lead me to believe that possibly we could see Ember Moon have a surprise return here into this match, saying that she never even got out of the title contention. She earned her spot already, so it would make some sense if she were just to come back and just be the baby face that did, right? So, I do think that's going to happen. And if it does happen, I do have Ember Moon winning at NXT TakeOver Chicago. But if Ember Moon does not return even though she was technically at the last NXT taping, I do expect Asuka to end up walking out the NXT Women's Champion if Ember Moon is not involved in the match. If Ember Moon is involved in the match, like if she's actually in the match, I have Ember Moon winning. But if Ember Moon gets involved without being a contestant in the match, I do still have Asuka winning. I can't see Ruby Riott or Nikki Cross being a legitimate NXT Women's title holder. So that's where I stand there. Next, we have a match I'm very excited for. We have DIY and the Authors of Pain, and they get to climb some ladders to take those NXT tag team titles down. Now, like I said earlier, if I was a betting man, the UK title would be second. But this is another one I have highly faith in that it's going to work. And I think the Authors of Pain will retain here against DIY, just because I think DIY is almost up to the regular WWE status, and I think they've done almost all they could do here in NXT, so I think they could move along and easily transition into the next stage of their careers, which is either on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. And DIY, I have them as a SmackDown tag team, so I could see them ending up making their debut soon. It would make some sense to me if they would end up losing here tonight and then get a debut in the next couple months, maybe before SummerSlam. And the last match on the card here tonight, we got the NXT champion, the glorious Bobby Roode versus Hideo Itami. Now, like I said, if I was a betting man, this is the money I lay, or this is the match I lay all my money down on. I lay it all down. It's all being left down. I have Bobby Roode winning this match. I do. I really do. It's going to be a glorious match. But what I want to know here about NXT Takeover is, think about it for a second. Listen, hear me out. We're in Chicago. Craziest fans in the world, right? Hideo Itami returned before Chicago. Any reason? Maybe his finisher might tell us something. Let's go to his finisher. Isn't his finisher the go to sleep? The GTS? Who had a GTS? Was it the boy Rey Mysterio? No. It was the boy CM Punk. It was CM Punk. Maybe CM Punk gets involved. Maybe he cost Hideo Itami his shot. I don't quote me. I'm just offering this out there to WWE. I mean, please. I'd be glad to see him, since I'm gonna be in the crowd at Takeover Chicago. Just saying. Just saying it, WWE. That would be the smart idea. Come on. Make it happen. Please. Anyways, I do have Bobby Roode winning this one. I can't see Hideo Itami winning. He's been injury back. Like I said last night on the NXT reaction part. So, tonight, or this Saturday night at least, it should be an interesting pay-per-view. They're going to have to find a way to get what they want done. And right now, I'm feeling like they want Dunn with the belt, Pete Dunne. I feel like they want to make EY look strong, because you can't really have a staple-looking week, really. Especially if they're like I have them like a white kind of staple, like one of those freakier staples. And I'm going to assume they want to keep Asuka's dominance going, which in a triple threat match is an easy way to do it, a cowardly way. Not giving the women a one-on-one opportunity yet again. The tag teams, I do like the stipulation on here. The ladders, I think this is going to be possibly the show stealer here. I think this could be better than the Roode Itami match, even if the thing I was begging for, CM Punk return. I think this match might surprise us. And that's saying something big, because I already have high expectations for this match. The Authors of Pain and DIY, they're two phenomenal tag teams. Put them with ladders. Woo! I want to see that. And seeing the AOP climbing up, oh, that's going to be a sight to watch, man. That really is. And it should be fun. And the NXT title, I think what they're wanting to do here is make Bobby Roode look strong, while at the same time trying to make Hideo Itami lead up into eventually that WWE main roster slot. Because he's been in down for 3 years. And on last night's episode, they were doing a bunch of promotions about Hideo Itami and about how he came in as Kamala and all these other things. His first show, his first match, all Hideo Itami. They're trying to build him up like he is going to be the winner Saturday night. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I don't. I honestly do not see that happening. It could, it couldn't. But I do have Roode winning this one. Itami, I think you will be phenomenal up with the main roster guys like Sami Zayn. And even if they decide to throw you down in the cruiserweights with Neville, I mean, I think you could fit in perfectly with those kind of guys. And to be honest, I would like to see it. I wouldn't mind it. That's my NXT predictions. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscription. Tell me if you think the boy CM Punk will show up at NXT Chicago. I know it's kind of just a hope, but it's probably not going to happen. Look out tomorrow. We got the WWE Backlash pay-per-view predictions, where we will talk about the Randy Orton Jinder Mahal main event and the AJ Styles Kevin Owens United States match, and not to mention the debut of the man from NXT, Shinsuke Nakamura. It's been your boy. I'm out.